B-21 Raider isn't just a new bomber, it's a leap decades ahead of the B-2 in stealth and tech. And here's where it gets wild. The B-2 Spirit was the king of stealth for decades. Invisible, untouchable, a nightmare for enemy radar operators. But modern warfare isn't straight lines anymore. Radars surround targets, multi-sensor networks ping from every angle. The B-2 could hide when flying head-on, but flank it or come at it from behind, and it suddenly wasn't invisible anymore. That's where the B-21 Raider changes everything. Engineers designed this aircraft with 360-degree stealth in mind. No matter where a radar pulse comes from, the B-21 practically vanishes. And get this, the radar signature is so tiny, experts say it's like trying to spot a mosquito at night in your backyard with a flashlight. Imagine billions spent by other countries on radar systems that suddenly can't even see it. That's not just an upgrade, it's a complete game changer in aerial warfare. Just when you thought the B-21 couldn't get any smarter, its size flips the whole strategy on its head. The B-21 Raider is actually smaller than the B-20 Spirit, 132 feet wingspan versus 172. At first, it might seem like downsizing is a downgrade, but that's exactly where genius comes in. A smaller aircraft means less surface for radar to bounce off. Basically, it's harder to see. Fewer square feet, fewer chances to get spotted. And while it carries only half the payload of the B-2, modern precision weapons do the heavy lifting. One smart bomb today can replace dozens from the past. The smaller design also makes the B-21 more flexible in the real world. It can use shorter runways, fit into more airfields worldwide, require less maintenance between missions, and cost far less to operate. Every inch and pound is optimized for stealth and efficiency. Here's where the story really blows your mind. The B-2 was a Cold War masterpiece, built when computers were clunky, the internet didn't exist for most people, and phones were bricks. Brilliant for its time, but limited by the era's technology. Now enter the B-21 Raider. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a leap into the 21st century. Engineers used artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and advanced materials to design every surface, every angle, every bolt. Millions of simulations were run on supercomputers to ensure maximum stealth, deflecting radar from all directions. And the materials? Gone are the heavy, high-maintenance coatings of the B-2. The B-21 uses advanced composites in multifunctional radar-absorbing layers that are lighter, tougher, and far less labor-intensive. Plus, it has an open architecture, meaning that as new weapons, sensors, or systems are developed, they can be integrated without major redesigns. The B-2? Mostly frozen in the 1980s tech. The B-21 doesn't just fly, it adapts, evolves, and stays ahead of any radar, missile, or enemy strategy. It's like comparing a vintage classic car to a futuristic fighter jet built for an entirely new battlefield. And here's where America really flexes. The B-2 program was legendary, sure, but it came with a jaw-dropping price tag, $2.2 billion each, and only 21 were ever built. That's more than some countries spend on entire military branches. The B-21? A fraction of that, $692 million per plane, with at least 100 on the production schedule. Modern manufacturing makes all the difference. Advanced digital tools, 3D printing, and precise planning/production time and costs. Even the typical 15 to 20% redesign changes seen in aircraft projects have been cut to roughly 1%. That's efficiency on another level. Spreading costs over more aircraft makes each B-21 a bargain in comparison, letting the US field a full fleet without breaking the budget. Less money, faster production, more planes. This isn't just smarter, it's a strategic game changer. Now let's talk about what the B-21 can actually do. Range is the first game changer. 2,500 miles without refueling, enough to strike anywhere in the world from a safe US or Allied base. But it's not just about distance. The B-21 is optionally manned. It can fly with pilots on board or operate fully autonomously. Imagine sending a stealth bomber deep into enemy territory without risking a single life. And here's where it gets really impressive. The B-21 acts as a flying command and control hub. It can coordinate with other aircraft, satellites, and ground forces, feeding real-time intelligence and managing the battlefield from the sky. Plus, it can control loyal wingman drones, small unmanned aircraft that scout, jam radar, or even protect the main bomber by drawing fire. Enemy defenses don't stand a chance because the B-21 can strike first, strike anywhere, and vanish before anyone even knows it was there. It's a complete rethink of how air power works. And here's the part that hits home: firepower. The B-21 carries both conventional and nuclear weapons, but don't let the smaller payload fool you. Each weapon is massively more effective than what the B-2 carried decades ago. Precision-guided bombs can hit targets within inches. Standoff missiles allow strikes from hundreds of miles away without stepping into danger. And massive bunker-busting bombs can punch through underground facilities hundreds of feet deep. On the nuclear side, it carries advanced options like the B-61 and B-83 bombs, plus new long-range cruise missiles. Every mission is flexible because the B-21 has an open systems architecture. New weapons and technologies can be added on the fly without redesigning the plane. The psychological impact is huge. Enemy leaders know their most protected installations are vulnerable. One invisible aircraft with pinpoint precision can change entire strategic calculations. It's deterrence, it's dominance, and it's a total reshaping of modern warfare. And just when it seemed futuristic, the B-21 proved it could fly. Its maiden flight happened on November 10, 2023, from Palmdale to Edwards Air Force Base, marking the start of a new era. Right now, 3 test aircraft are buzzing through flight campaigns, checking everything from basic flight handling to stealth performance and weapons integration. Low-rate initial production kicked off in 2025, backed by an extra $4.5 billion in funding to keep development moving fast. The Air Force is already gearing up bases to receive these bombers, but unlike the B-2, they don't need fancy climate-controlled hangars. Basic facilities work just fine. That means the B-21 can deploy faster, operate more flexibly, and adapt to real-world missions without the infrastructure headaches of the past. Every test, every flight, proves this plane isn't just built to last, it's built to dominate. And here's where the impact hits globally. Countries like China and Russia have spent decades building advanced radar networks, missile batteries, and layered defenses to keep American bombers out. The B-21 makes most of that investment essentially irrelevant. Their systems can't detect it, their missiles can't hit it, and their fighter jets can't intercept it. That creates what strategists call deterrence through strength. Simply knowing the US can strike anywhere, anytime, makes adversaries think twice before acting aggressively. It redefines global air superiority, shifting the balance of power in America's favor. Allies can now count on a bomber that's invisible, flexible, and capable of coordinating an entire aerial mission from the sky. The B-21 doesn't just change how the US fights, it changes the strategic calculations of every potential opponent, anywhere in the world. So why does the B-21 completely eclipse the B-2 Spirit? It's simple when you break it down. First, stealth, 360 degrees versus the B-2's frontal-only stealth, makes it almost impossible to detect. Cost is a huge factor too. $692 million per B-21 compared to $2.2 billion per B-22. Technology integration and open architecture let the B-21 adapt to future weapons and systems seamlessly, while the B-22 is mostly stuck in Cold War-era tech. Operational flexibility is off the charts. It can fly autonomously, command drones, and adjust to multiple mission types. Modern production techniques mean faster, cheaper builds with fewer modifications. And finally, it's designed for the 21st century battlefield, not the Cold War. Every feature, every calculation, Every decision screams one thing. The B-21 isn't just an upgrade. It's the future of American air power, built to dominate in ways the B-2B2 could only dream of. And here's the part that really makes you sit back and stare. The B-21 Raider isn't just about today, it's a foundation for tomorrow. With its open architecture, this aircraft is ready to integrate cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and even directed energy weapons as they become operational. That keeps the U.S. way ahead of any potential adversary, ensuring decades of air superiority. But it's not just tech for tech's sake. The B-21 embodies strategic thinking, innovation, and cost-effective design all in one package. Future upgrades won't require massive redesigns or expensive downtime. The plane adapts as threats evolve. Essentially, the B-21 guarantees that American air power won't just meet challenges, it will define the future of warfare, staying invisible, fast, lethal, and always a step ahead. This isn't just a bomber. It's the blueprint for how wars will be fought in the decades to come. The B-21 Raider isn't just a bomber, it's a flying command center, a deterrent, and proof of American ingenuity. With this aircraft, skies are safer, enemies are warned, and U.S. air power has never been stronger. So what's your take? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more.